Hello everyone, once again welcome back to my channel Advanced Technology by Rana, and this is Jahazib Amin with you. We are in the process of upgrading Cisco Unified application, and so far we have done Cisco Call Manager and IM Presence, and today we will do for Cisco Unity upgrade from version 12.5 to 15.01 SU2. The purpose of our lab and our upgrade is to share our knowledge in the production environment for those people who are planning to do this upgrade in the live environment and they are not confident and they are not aware about the prerequisite. So that's why my upgrade process is also purely in the production environment, and you will know exactly what you have needed before doing the upgrade. So let's start our lab for today for the Cisco Unity upgrade from version 12.5 to version 15.0, and I will use the same process for export my configuration from old version, save it on the SFTP, and then while I will do a fresh installation for the Cisco Unity with 15 SU2, I will just use the option for import, and my old configuration will be migrated to my new virtual machine for the Cisco Unity. This way I have two advantages. First, I will avoid the upgrade process. Second thing, I will build a new virtual machine with the new specs, because by the passage of time, when the new release came, the hardware specs, the CPU specs, the virtual memory specs get changed. So it's very difficult practically to upgrade your old unified application into the new version with the old hardware specs, or might be you are changing the whole hardware. You are buying a new you are buying your new hardware, okay, and then you are creating a new virtual machine. Then how come you will do the migration? This is the advantage of the export and import data option, that export your configuration with the old hardware specs and import your configuration back on the new virtual machine with the new hardware specs with the old configuration. And the time consumption is almost same for doing the installation of new virtual machine, and you are doing with the import option. It is the same timeline and it is more secure and more practical. So let's start our lab. I will do just quickly the export of configuration from the old Cisco Unity and save it on the SFTP, and then I will import it on the new virtual machine on the Cisco Unity with the new version. So let's start our lab for today, and we will continue our discussion parallel as soon as we will move towards our new virtual machine installation. So I'm going to share my screen now, and we will do the export of configuration on the SFTP. So viewers, this is my Cisco Unity publisher. I'll make it show myself, and it will show me about my Cisco Unity, and same command I will apply on this side. Okay, so this is my subscriber Cisco Unity. So first I will go immediately on my SFTP. This is my SFTP. I already created one folder on the D drive, Unity backup, under the user, because this is the main directory where it will consider as a home directory. Okay, so I keep it as a Cisco Unity backup, and after that I will just come over here to my Cisco Unity, and I will check first initially the prerequisites for the reachability with my NTP and DNS, because without NTP and DNS your chances for the upgradation or even the new installation are very limited, especially for the NTP. If NTP is not reachable, you could not proceed with your upgrade or the new installation for any Cisco Unified application. Okay, so make sure that your existing application is reachable with the with the NTP and DNS as well. Okay, so I will share few commands. This is available under the description. I will check with utils NTP status. Okay, and it is showing now that synchronization to NTP server at Stratum 3 time correct to within 50 milliseconds. Okay, so it's mean it is already synchronized. Okay, so same thing I will do quickly on my subscriber. Okay, so this is also synchronized to the NTP. The next command for the verification is show network cluster. Okay, so my cluster is already configured successfully for the Cisco Unity. Okay, because this command we can only put on the publisher side, because the publisher is your main point of contact. So the next command is utils diagnose test. Do not go for upgrade unless this output is fully successful. Okay, let's see what's the output it's giving us for the Cisco Unity. Same thing I will do parallel here. Okay, it will take few seconds, around 3 minutes, to provide you the complete output with the results. Especially the Tomcat services are very important. NTP and DNS, it will check all the things which is required for the upgrade. Even it's checking for the disk space. Okay, that I have what available space right now in my physical disk on the server side. Also showing on the subscriber as well that the space is available. So guys, finally the test has been done, and fortunately for my side it's all passed. For the publisher, for the Tomcat services, network, NTP, reachability, even it will check the rate, it is configured properly. So if you are in production environment and you are planning for the upgrade, do not proceed unless these tests are fully successful. In case of any error, either fix it by yourself or open a tag case with Cisco engineer to help you guys. So the next thing which I will check now, that is with the connectivity with the SFTP, because I'm going to export my configuration. So first I will check my reachability with the SFTP, and then I will initiate my export data option to export my configuration. Okay, this is the IP address and the port. It is reachable, it is showing service accessible. Okay, okay, this is accessible. So the next command I will use for export option, utils system upgrade. Data export, initiate. Okay, directory as /, IP is already there, user ID is there, password it will ask for the confirmation, new hostname. The new hostname mean the new virtual machine which you will build, what will be the host name for that one. So make sure this name and your new virtual machine host name should be same. IP also make sure it is the same for the new one. I'll keep it same. Yes, my data export is started now. Same thing I will do on this side. I'll give the name. That is 104, this is 105. I'll make it yes. Data export is started. Okay, I'll check here the status now. It will take a few minutes, depend on the size of your configuration. Okay, the process is running right now. Okay, here it is showing that it is terminated. I believe, let me check it again to initiate. I'll check here the status. Still it is running. On this side I will check what will be the now result for this one. Okay, the status is terminated. I believe most probably this is because my publisher initiate of data export is in the running process. I believe once this is finished, then we will able to do the export for my subscriber. Okay, so let this one finish and then we will do for the subscriber side. So guys, my data export on the publisher side has been completed. You can see here the status is completed. So now I will initiate on this side and I will see if there is any issue or not. Okay, directory I will keep at export. Server name is correct. Password I will give it again. New host name. This is the IP for my new machine. Now we'll see the result. I believe that was the reason, because the publisher status was running. Yes, okay. Now it's fine. Now it's showing me running. Before, you have noticed that immediately it terminate. So it's mean when the export option is exporting the data for your any application, either it is call manager, IMP or the Cisco Unity, if the publisher process is running, subscriber process will not be run until the publisher is finished completely, because in the end it have a link with the cluster as a publisher and subscriber. Okay, so you have noticed that you have to finish the publisher first and after that you will do for the subscriber side. So let's wait for some time to finish and then I will immediately go on the physical server to build my new VM for Cisco Unity. But one thing I have to do, I have to shut my old publisher and subscriber from the CLI gracefully to build the new virtual machine, because it has the same IP address. Okay, so once it finished, then I will shut down my Cisco Unity publisher and subscriber. System shutdown. Okay, I will use this command. One thing more here, unless your subscriber export option is finished, do not shut down your publisher. Okay, because finally when it is doing export for the subscriber side, it is somehow it need a reachability with your publisher as well. So do not shut down until your both data export for publisher and subscriber is done successfully. Okay sir, finally it is completed successfully, and I'll go here on my server and I will check here Unity backup. Okay, so you can see here there is a cluster, and inside cluster there are 4 files, 2 as star and 2 as XML, one for my publisher export option for my configuration, and second thing for my subscriber. So I have done successfully for my export of data. So I will shut my both machine now. And after the few minutes of shutting down my publisher, I will do same on my subscriber. Let it run for a few minutes, at least give around 60 seconds for the giving command on shutting down on the publisher, and then do on the subscriber side. Now I can do on my subscriber. I'll make it yes. So viewers, finally we are able to shut down our publisher and subscriber for Cisco Unity, and we have done successfully for export for publisher and subscriber configuration. In the next episode, we will start building our new Cisco Unity publisher first, and then we will use our export option to get our configuration migrated from our old Cisco Unity 12.5 to our new virtual machine, which is 15SU2, and we will do it successfully, and then finally we'll do for subscriber. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this channel, because it took a lot of time to give you result oriented lab, and we will continue our next session for creating new Cisco Unity publisher and use export option to get our configuration migrated. So stay tuned, take care, Allah Hafiz, goodbye.